Hey everyone, Tyler here at the Movie Beat, back with another Blu-ray update. This one is coming right at the buzzer, so I hope to get this one out before it goes up for pre-order. But Josee, the Korean remake of the Japanese film Josee the Tiger and the Fish, is headed to Blu-ray via SM Life and Design Group. So this publisher, I think, has definitely been one of the most reliable and consistent Blu-ray publishers for recent Korean films, so very grateful for them for getting another one out so quickly after their last one. So I do have a review video that I'll post a link in the description box where I kind of give my thoughts on the film, as well as a video where I tried to compare the differences and similarities between it and the Japanese original. So just real quick, TLDR, I did really like both of them, and I think they're different in enough ways to make it interesting. So kind of, when you get a remake, sometimes you ask, what's the point? I think there is enough here. Josee was definitely one of the more perplexing movies that I saw last year, one that it was in my mind for a long time afterwards, because on one hand, I really liked how it looked. I liked how it sounded. The production design was on point, very detailed, meticulous cinematography. The performances, especially Nam Joo-hyuk, who I hadn't seen before, he really stood out to me. But just some of the character interaction, the behavior, the motivations were so confusing to me. And one thing that I really did enjoy was reading a lot of your comments in those videos where you guys kind of gave me your interpretation of the motivations, the behavior, and I actually found that really interesting. So when I reflected back on this movie, it just was becoming more and more complex and detailed and interesting to think about. So I actually have been looking forward to revisiting that with all of those interpretations and your opinions in mind. So thank you so much for that. So let's take a look at this Blu-ray. It looks pretty interesting. We're on the website here, Aladdin. It's a Korean online bookstore, and you can buy DVDs and Blu-rays and lots of different things. So they are selling it here, as we can see in red. July 7th, 2 p.m. Korea time, the pre-order will start. And like I said, I think the popularity is going to be there on this one. So it's one of those things that you never really know how many they've got, but that's just sort of my inclination based on the interest that I've seen through the YouTube channel. Let's look here, see what's included. 3 cards are included. So let's just take a look at the cover here. This is I guess they call it like an O-ring slipcase. I like it. I'll get into more thoughts once we go below, but I can see here this rainbow. I think this might, we're going to have to wait till we see this in hand, but this might look really nice if they have some kind of shininess or reflective possibility. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from this, just this digital render here of what it's supposed to look like, but that could look really good. So let's go down. Well, let's take a look at the specs real quick. We do have English for the feature film, not for the special features, but English will be there. So it'll be the first time I'll be able to see this with English subtitles if I pick it up. The feature, 116 minutes, 52 seconds. Bonus features, love it. 52 minutes of special features. That is amazing. It's one of the things that I love about some of the Korean Blu-ray publishers, especially like SM Life Design or Plain Archive, put together some really good special features. So we're going down. Oh, they're still calling it a normal version. So they didn't take my advice. To me, there's really nothing normal about this because the case is great. So here we can see kind of that full effect on that rainbow stripe. So if this has some kind of a special paper material, or this could be a really nice slip. Of course, we won't know until we get it, but I actually do like it. The purple sky there, the iconic scene from the film, and it just kind of like goes with the whole color scheme. Very good fall, dark, kind of moody colors for this movie. However, look at the keep case here. I personally, now this is just my opinion, I completely understand why they picked this cover because you definitely want to feature the super popular actors, get big pictures of their faces and everything on the cover. But I actually would have liked this to be on the slip, and that's just coming from someone who's seen the film before. I know who the actors are. You know, you don't need to grab my attention on the shelf or anything. So I actually really like this shot here. Main character there, just kind of alone on the bench. This movie is, to me, even though it's called Josee, and this girl, she's like really interesting, and she's got some weird stuff going on up there. For me, I like how they gave this a lot, maybe even equal or more weight to the character played by Nam Joo-hyuk. He was also a pretty unusual guy, and I kind of like him sitting there alone with his thoughts, kind of trying to figure himself out. So it's a single disc, and here is where everyone is going to be praying and hoping. We've got 3 different possibilities for a signed card. So it's not like New Year Blues where there was like 10 different possibilities. So we just have 3. So if you get one, you are in pretty good shape. So it's a random chance to get one of either the actress Han Ji-min or the actor Nam Joo-hyuk. Also, this one here with the main poster would be the director's handwritten signature, KIm Jong-kwan. So good luck to everybody. I know this is going to be a hot item, and I suspect that this is going to be one of those titles that people will just buy and try to get the card, and then they'll try to resell it. So maybe they'll buy like 10 copies and just hope they get a card and then resell it online. So it just kind of has that feeling. You never know, though. I could be dead wrong. This could be on sale forever. But that's just my initial thought. Special features. We have a director and actor's feature-length commentary. That unfortunately would not have English subtitles. This is one that I'd be very, very interested in hearing, just their thoughts on remaking it, what their thoughts were with the characters, because like I said, some of these scenes were pretty perplexing to me, and I would kind of like to hear the motivations and the reaction of the filmmakers looking back on it. So that would be director KIm Jong-kwan and actress Han Ji-min and actor Nam Joo-hyuk. So this also has a few different special features that look pretty interesting. It looks like we have something called Meeting with Josee, so maybe that's, meeting, getting to know the character or whatnot. That'll be interesting. Josee, An Unforgettable Name. We have The World of Josee and some deleted scenes. So let's take a look at just sort of the runtime on those special features, if they've got it. Here we go. So that's a 7-minute meeting with Josee is about 7 minutes. An Unforgettable Name is over 15 minutes. And The World of Josee, that will be probably the most interesting one, almost 22 minutes and around 8 minutes of deleted scenes. So great special features. I think fans of this film are going to really, really like picking up this edition. Just to note, if you are a Josee completist, there will be a Josee the Tiger and the Fish, the Japanese film special edition coming out, I think via the On later this year, so they have teased that. And I suspect that perhaps we could see the animated version, which a lot of you guys have been encouraging me to check out, saying that it's just it does its own thing, so with the ending and everything. So that could come as well, just based on the popularity of these. So let me know if you guys are going to be picking up this film, Josee, and if you guys get a signed card, let me know. That would be exciting news. So don't forget, July 7th, that is today, Korea, 2 p.m. Pre-order goes live. This is one, if you want it, I would try to be early with it, seriously. So that's it for this one, everybody. Thanks for watching. As always, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Tyler at The Movie Beat. Keep watching movies.